Hey everybody, it's Lisa from Shabby Road Studio. Welcome back to my channel. So today is a little bit different. I have this big canvas in front of me. Came from a thrift store. It's really kind of pretty, I guess, you know. But I want to redo it. I want to use it actually to collage over it. And it's about 17, I think it's about 17 by 17, so it's square. So I have these pages from a Vintage Life magazine, 1963. And I have several pages that are, well, the whole magazine kind of was a tribute to President Kennedy and about his assassination. And I keep going through this looking for other images for other projects, and I keep seeing these pages, and something just kind of spoke to me a little bit about possibly doing a collage with some of these images and kind of dedicating this 17-inch square to President Kennedy. So first of all, I want to paint this black. I paint the front and then the sides black. So I'm not gonna make you sit and watch me do that. I'm gonna get started on it and just show you what I'm gonna be doing. I don't know how many coats it'll take. I don't know how hard it'll be for this to take on this. It's kind of like plasticky. So you can see it's not really taking very well. So I'm not sure if this craft paint is going to work, or if it's just going to take a lot of coats. But I just wanted to show you what I was going to do, and I will finish this part of it, and then I'll be back when it's done. Okay, I am back from letting this dry. It did pretty good. I ended up switching over to black gesso, and it did pretty well using the black gesso. That covered pretty well. There's still some areas it didn't completely cover, but we're going to be collaging over the front anyways. So here are the sheets from the magazine that are all about President JFK's assassination. And I like this photo of him. I think this is going to be the focal point. Like, I'm going to have this kind of offset here in the middle, so I won't cut that one yet. And then all around that, just kind of like a collage of all the rest of these articles. I'll be cutting out some of these words, some of the photos that are in the magazine pages. It's going to be tough to try to decide which side of the sheet I want to use, because once you choose one side, you can't have what's on the other. So anyway, I was not alive when this happened. I was in my mama's belly, but I wasn't quite born yet. So anyway, I think it'll be a neat collage, definitely, when it's finished, hopefully. So I guess I'm just going to kind of choose, like, these words will be good. Is there anything on the back? No. So I can feel good about taking these out and not ruining anything on the back. I'm going to go ahead and try to cut out the images and things that I want to use, and then I'll be back. Okay, I am back. I cut out all the pieces that I think are usable and that will fit on this square canvas. And I think it looked good. Just now trying to rebuild it. I took a picture. I have it kind of in front of me on my iPad, so I can kind of build it with you. And I kind of like the composition a lot, so I hope that it glues down good. As I said, I want to use him as the focal point. He will go kind of like right in the middle somewhere. So I'm going to put him aside for now. Let's see. We're going to put this. This is just a shot of the funeral procession with President Kennedy's body being pulled with the horse-drawn wagon. I'm going to put that up in this top corner up here. Using matte gel, and hopefully that will do the trick. See if I can be big enough. And hopefully I don't get a bunch of bubbles. I guess that's possible too. But I hope not. I really don't want this collage ruined. It's kind of a, you know, magazine you're not going to probably get your hands on again. I mean, you could probably find one on eBay, but I know I won't probably get my hands on another one. So I just wanted to kind of do something special with it so it doesn't just get thrown away or something in the magazine. I had cut out a couple of these things that said life on the top. I just think it's important to include those too. Shows where these photos came from. And also life, you know, it's kind of a neat word to include. I just want to put it right up there. And then I cut this horse out with this military guy. Just cut part of it out just to kind of give it a little unique interest in this. I'm going to put him right about there. That's where it went. This paper is super duper thin. Okay, the photo we have is of, that probably should, okay. This is of President and Jackie Kennedy. Yeah, we're gonna go right there. And it's hanging over the top a little bit, which I didn't want, but I guess I can just trim it off. I don't want any rolled over the sides or anything, so. And this is starting to get a little bit of a wrinkle in it. A bubble. So if we can get that out, it should be better. I think I had, what was a bug? I think I had added, yeah, I think I wanted that right there. That was before I took my picture. I added a couple things. But yeah, I think that's where that was. Just a chunk of the American flag that was hanging on his casket. I don't know. You guys probably can't see up that far. It's really difficult to keep this canvas in the frame for you, and I apologize about that. It's going to be difficult to work on it and then also keep it in frame. So I'll pull it down here. Maybe that'll be easier for you to see. Had that right there, but I also had this picture. I wanted to put this down next. Just a clipping of Arlington National Cemetery. So then I had this piece that says the assassination of President Kennedy on it. Kind of gonna overlap those two photos. Got another piece of flag. I can see I put that up here. I think I folded it there where I want to cut it off. And oh man, I think that went there. I think this picture, let's see. Kind of layered these things, so I know that this is gotta come down a little bit. Like right about there. Okay. Oops. Just want to make sure that this is covering it. Okay. Again, I hope you can see what I'm doing because boy, it's a good thing I had that picture in front of me. Okay, and then I had, no, let's see. Where was this one? That was up here. I already messed up and didn't put this up here. So I think we're gonna put this right here, even though it should have gone over farther. It's okay. Okay. All right. So what is next? This one is going to go right here. And I think I had Caroline right up here. Right about there. Sweet face. Okay, let me see if I can move this up a little bit now because otherwise you're not going to be seeing too much. Okay, President Kennedy. That goes. And I have a picture of the car, inside of the car. And that is going to go work. And look at that, and it keeps shutting off. So I want that to go right about here. Okay, so then I have this photo image of Jackie and what's his name? Robert. Anyway, I cut around this, just I thought that would look neat, and then I'm gonna kind of place them down here, just like that. All these air bubbles are really hard to get out. Glue bubbles. I just want to keep this as wrinkle-free as I can. I know that it will probably inevitably wrinkle, but I'd like to limit those wrinkles if I can. Okay, and then we had the President Kennedy across the bottom. I don't know how far that's going to go. There we go. I just like adding some of these words in to the collage. I think President Kennedy can go on next. I think he's going to go right about there. So let's get a bunch going here. Bubbles don't want to go. And this canvas is flexible, so it's hard to get the ripples of air or glue out. Okay. All right, I want to include this piece that says from 1917 to 1963. I want to put that right there. It won't move. I like that. And then we're going to put these three big pieces that I cut out. And I want to kind of stagger them. Like this. You can see that. Kind of like that. So, let's see. This guy is over here. I got him over the edge a little bit. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Okay, and then we can bring Jackie in. Okay, and then I want this next. This is Kennedy, Caroline, John Jr. Wait to join the procession to the Capitol. I want that to go right there. Those bubbles are gonna bubble. And then, of course, we cannot forget this sweet boy, John. He is going to stand right here, right there. Those are going to bug me. I don't want to rub too hard. This paper is so thin. Okay, and then I had this other big red life word part of the magazine. I wanted to put in the other corner down here. And then, oh, let's see, a sorrowing family. I wanted to put that on there as well. Just trying to get as many aspects from the magazine as possible. Yeah. That's nice. Okay, so I'm looking at my, oh, up here, I got, oh, wait, I'm missing these guys. Okay, so I have her and this military guy. That was supposed to go up here. See, it's a good thing, very good thing. I took a picture and it's just helping me to remember what my layout is supposed to look like. Okay, where are the... On a hill in Arlington. That was supposed to be smaller. Well, see, he wasn't quite up that far. Why does this... I didn't want to go over his head with that, so... Came the final salutes. All right, so that means I think I'm going to have to cut those words smaller. So like on a hill, sticking to me all the glue in Arlington. Come on. Came the final salutes. Is that one? I kind of wanted to put this, it's just a little bit of the article. A woman knelt and gently kissed the flag. A little girl's hand tenderly tumbled under the flag to reach closer. Thus, in a privacy open to all the world, John F. Kennedy's wife and daughter touched at a barrier that no mortal ever can pass again. Ugh, that gives me chills just reading it to you. Kind of wanted to include that on here somewhere. Maybe just up in the corner. Wow. Oh, so sad. So sad. You know, like I said, I wasn't born yet, but I can't even imagine what the country was going through at that point. All right, let's glue on these pieces here. All right, as I look ahead of me, I'm looking at this image, and I believe it looks like I have included everything that I had planned to. Yeah, okay. I will wait, I'm gonna wait till this all dries, and then I will go over it with probably, I don't know, some kind of a sealer. I don't know if I will go back over it with more matte gel or if I will go over it with something glossy, but I just wanted to kind of have you guys, you know, hang out and so you could see how this turned out. It is wrinkly. It's quite bugging me, but having not really done too much of this, I am just hoping with fingers crossed that this, yeah, I just feel like there's a spot there under his head that's not glued. Just got fingers crossed that this will lay down flatter when it's dry, completely dry. I would really hate to have all these wrinkles because it's gonna look terrible. And I just want it to look cool because it is a neat, it's a neat collage of an event that, yeah, historical event. So anyways, you guys, thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.